I'm out here with your buddy again, and we're on the trail, getting eaten by mosquitoes. Go ahead. And just wanted to share with you a couple things. Anybody who happens to listen, I mean, I'm not an authority or anything, but you ever wonder, you come driving your car, dog's in it, you're coming to a trail or a park, and you've been there with your dog 100 times. This is a tricky area here. And you notice the dog is going crazy, and you not so much. It's your 100th time being there this year. You got to get your dog out exercising. They're excited and you're not. Well, the reason is we're not excited because we see the same park pretty much. Change of seasons, you know, like we're starting up on fall here, and the woods is changing. The bugs are getting less. The air is a little crisper. Basically, same trail though, right? Same trail. Been here hundreds of times. But for a dog, every time is different. It's new. And the reason is they take in so much more information through their senses, and they process that differently than we do. We can only smell so much, we only see so much, feel so much, but dogs can probably smell. I've heard it estimated like a beagle, a hound with a really good nose can smell perhaps 1,000,000 times better than we can. Now, Buddy here, I don't know how good his smeller is, but I tell you what, it's a lot better than mine. He can smell out a deer poop in, you know, high grass 50 yards away. He's, you know, that's what he does. So that's why they process that information differently. They get excited. It's different every time. Different smells, different sights. Okay, they see different than we do. All right, we see about 60 cycles a second. That's why you're driving down the road, and say your wife's driving, or your parents are driving, and you're looking at the guardrail and the little dividers there, and sometimes they look like they're standing still, right? That's your eyes and those guardrails going by at the same time. Your eyes are seeing them 60 times a second, or, you know, however that works out, and you see them all at once and they look like they're standing still. Well, dogs see about twice as fast as we do, 120 times a second. So they don't perhaps see things clearer than we do, but they see things faster than we do. So Buddy here, Buddy, come. He will see things far away and process them differently than we do. So he'll see, like, that's why dogs will stare at your face. All right, they're staring at your face, and it seems like they can read your mind, right? They know exactly when you're done that bowl of ice cream. They hear the spoon click, and they're staring at you, and they know you're gonna get up and you're gonna set it on the floor for them to lick it up, right? So that's why they stare at you. So he's seeing things quicker than I can. Maybe not better, but he can see things faster. So he can see movement and things quicker than we do. So that's another thing. They process that differently. And they also hear better, or maybe not better, but differently, right? They hear much higher pitch than we do. I think as an adult, we start losing our frequencies in the higher ends there, and we may hear, please don't quote me on this, but maybe 30,000 hertz. And a dog will hear much higher than that, like a dog whistle. You know, you can't hear that, right? So they hear that, they hear differently than we do. So that's another thing they can get excited about. So that's why your dog gets excited. when he's at the same old park or walking the same old neighborhood street. He wants to get out. He processes all that information, and it's new every time, and he's loving it. So we need to sometimes think a little more like a dog. And I come down to this trail all the time, right? And I try to see something different every time that I've never seen before. So anyway, try to take a little advice from my buddy and see the trail a little differently. Though I'll never get as excited as he does. There's a homeless camp back there. I don't know if you can see that back in there. You see that back there? There you go. See? These mosquitoes are killing me. But anyways, that's just one thing. You can notice a little camp back there. Guy lives back there sometimes. I've talked to him a few times, and you know, that's just how it is. 2021, right? So anyway, try to notice things like your dog. He loves this grass here. Let's go, bud. Come. Let's go. Go ahead. Yeah, we're heading into the end of our walk here, and we're just going to wrap this up. All right. See ya.